I got my tripod working. Hopefully it
Oh,
doesn't fall.
slay. I hope it does. Well, oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited. I love your makeup. It turned out great.
Thank you. Now I just need to figure out my hair because I asked for a low maintenance hairstyle and I don't think this is low maintenance. I can't
No.
figure it out. The bangs are just like, I don't know. I
You
need
need
to.
a big curling iron.
Yeah. Well, I did get one of these. She told me like this would be like the easiest way, just like quickly do it. Like just have my bangs like
Yeah.
right after I wash it, or I could blow dry it.
Yeah.
But I'm just not into like doing my hair every day. So that's why I was like least maintenance as possible, but I don't know. I think something got lost in the translation. Because
Oh,
I do like it though. It's just
I
like
love it.
it has to be styled. That's the thing. I feel like it just looks weird not styled.
I think it looks good the way it is sitting by itself, but I think it also looks so pretty when you learn how to just use a curling iron.
Yeah.
I will literally show you. It is going to be so easy. You're going to be like, that's it.
I
Because
need a tutorial.
you literally just go like this and you just section it from the top of your head down your ear. You put all of that in a big fat curling iron and you just go all the way back and that's it. And then you're done. It's
Yeah.
so easy.
I need to do that. I'm just like, I'm not like used to hair. Like you would think with how many sisters I have that we would all be practicing on each other. No,
No.
we never once did. I never did my hair either, so this is new to me.
Out of all of you guys, Jess is probably the one that plays with her hair the most.
Nowadays, not when
Yeah.
growing up though. Like growing up, I would say Sarah did like the most things because
Yeah.
like she did theater. So like she would always practice on me, but I never like practiced on anybody. So
Gotcha. Perks of being the baby.
yeah.
Well, you guys, we have a East Coasters podcast live for you guys today. There was absolutely no way me and Katie were filming. Katie was going to be able to edit and a description and a thumbnail all within under 24 hours. There was no way. So this week we are giving you guys a live podcast. So you are so welcome. And we also uploaded last week's episode up on the YouTube channel, which you guys can go on my YouTube and look up the East Coasters in the playlist, and it is there. So, Katie is our now. Oh my God, she's our Mrs. Katie. Somebody wrote in the comments. Oh, that was so funny. And there's a lot to talk about. A lot has happened since you've been home. Your travel home was a lot. People are either happy you're married or are not happy that you're married. And there's just so much to go over.
There is a lot. Should
I
we do like the intro, like our normal intro, and then we can
Yeah.
just like kind of start from the beginning?
All right, ready? Let's see if we can, because I had to edit this last time out of the video.
I don't think we're gonna be able to say it at the same time.
No, you don't think? No, we gotta try. We gotta try.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Welcome
Back
back
to
to
the
the
East
East
Coasters
Coasters
podcast.
podcast with me, Jaycee, and Katie. Woo! You guys, this is so exciting. Now, Katie, when we ask you, when I go Jaycee, and sometimes we say Katie Hart, sometimes we say Jaycee Park, Katie Hart.
Yeah.
Are we staying with Katie Hart? Because people are mad about this.
I am keeping my last name. I don't think I publicly said that at all yet, but coming from a family of all girls, I'm like, I need to continue on the legacy. And Zach understands that. He's cool with that.
Yeah.
His last name, though, just that was another conspiracy that people were like thinking he was changing his name to Hart because I'm keeping my name Hart. So that was like a whole thing. And oh, so like I had an Amazon registry. So it's under my Amazon account. So when I made the registry, it automatically made his name Zach Hart. So
Oh.
that's why that whole thing stemmed. And people were so mad, thinking Zach was changing his name.
Okay, but like, why are they mad? Like, for what? Why are y'all mad? Why? Why? If Zach wanted to change his last name to Hart, which I think is a beautiful last name anyway, I think it's so cute, so short, so simple, it's great. I don't understand why on earth that would make someone else mad. Like, genuinely.
And there was also a comment, like they were so serious asking me if I was marrying my brother. Because they're like, how does he have the same last name as you if you're not married yet? Like, is that your brother? And then like that comment got a bunch of hate, but then the person's no, I was being serious. Like, I'm just very confused. I'm like, no, Zach is not my brother. Don't worry.
Okay, this is crazy. I feel like today's podcast, you guys, I have been thinking like all day of like, because there's so many things like for podcast wise, I didn't even tell you about earlier on the phone about like so many different topics, but I feel like there's just obvious things we need to talk about because you just got home. And we're gonna see this sooner than later, and I like want to put a pin in all of these issues that people have because I'm gonna beat someone up in your comments. I can't deal. I'm like, you guys, I open up Facebook and I go, Katie's videos, of course, pop up on my page first because I'm a #1 fan, clock it. And everyone in your comments is like crazy. Like, they're saying the craziest things. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. I know it's been happening to you too. I saw you ranting. So
Yeah.
Jaycee earlier on TikTok was like doing a live and she was like talking about how the comments are wild. I fully understand that. I don't know what's going on with Facebook, what water they're drinking, but everybody's like in a bad mood.
It's bad. It's really bad. So, and honestly, because we're live too, I know last time we didn't really interact with the comments.
Yeah.
But if you guys have any questions like that you guys do want to throw out, honestly, this will be the time because after this, I have a feeling Katie's going to be completely done talking about it. As if you didn't write an entire essay article for everybody to read, and they still don't read. So maybe if you yell at them, or if I say it and then you say it again, maybe they'll stop for once and for all. I think that might be the way.
It's just so funny. People are yelling, sending voice memos to me, messaging me privately, being like, how dare you gatekeep your wedding and try to make a profit? While I literally just scroll on my Facebook. I've been talking about it for the past 6 months. I made a whole article saying everything, like recapping anything, just in case anybody missed. Because I understand, like, it's hard to watch everything. And people are still like upset that I'm not sharing. I'm like, scroll on my scroll on my page. I've shared so much. People are like, why aren't you sharing the ring? And I'm like, I posted the photos of the ring 6 months ago. Like, that's how long I've been sharing everything. So I just don't understand.
Right. Like, did they think that you got a whole other ring? Like, while...
I did get another ring too. But I also shared that. I did share it.
But you shared those photos. I saw them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so confused. So, like, okay. The biggest question, did you get married?
Yes, I did get married. And I posted about it publicly. It was not just in supporters. Literally the day of.
This was, everybody said, did you get married? Did you get married? She got married, y'all. I want to ask everybody right now, whether you're watching the replay on YouTube or you're watching this live right now, what on earth made you think was happening for the last week and a half while she was in Korea, #1? #2, was there any indication that she hasn't been married in a week? Because I don't think that there's 1 ounce of an issue there where you haven't shown that you've been not married.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm confused.
Nothing bad happened.
No.
The wedding happened.
The wedding happened, and that's amazing. So what... #1, how do you feel? How do you and Zach feel not being home? Like, what's the vibes?
Well, we're really happy we're home. Like, it does feel good to be home and like
Yeah.
see the kids and everything.
Yeah.
Like Mordecai, he's so happy. Like, literally all night he was just making biscuits on me and like rubbing his face. That's probably why my acne is so bad, because he just kept going like this all night. It was so cute, but I was also like, I need to sleep. But
You're like, but baby, can you not? Also, for anyone that's new, when she says children, no, she did not have a baby while she was in Korea. Nor did she take home a child, because I can see someone being like, you're a mother now? She has many pets. Katie has many pets. Both of them, Zach and Katie, have many pets.
yeah.
Katie.
But yeah, it feels good to be home. Like, it just feels normal. Like, and also getting married like feels normal, because we've lived together for 6 years already, and we've been together for 7 years. Today is actually our anniversary. our 7-year anniversary. So after this, we're gonna be watching TV, having a nice dinner, and celebrating. But yeah, so it kind of just feels normal, but like it is nice that it's like official now. But it's just
Yeah.
I feel like not much has changed.
And that, you know what, dude? That's one, so valid, number one. But number two, it's like, that is so amazing that, like, number one, happy anniversary, y'all. And I know Zach's, like, somewhere in the house, so Zach, congratulations.
I think he's taking a nap, but I'll tell him later.
Period. Okay. Yeah, we'll all just celebrate later. But I'm so happy that you guys finally got to do everything you guys wanted to do. And I know it was a beautiful trip. It looked like it was so much fun. And we talked about that last week too, even on the pod, where it was just like, it looked like it was awesome. Like, you guys outdid yourselves, I feel like, and we weren't even there. You know, like, as the audience, I feel like we just watched everything unfold, and like, knowing you now the way that I do too, I'm just like, oh, like, they got their little happy, like, that was like a little like movie, I felt like.
Yeah, it was such a good trip. I'm happy, like, and everything just worked out. Like, it was all really smooth, no big issues at all. Um, like no delays. We did have one train delay, but it was like literally just 2 hours. So like nothing like bad happened while traveling. So thank God. But
Okay.
yeah, it was good. I forgot what your question was. My train of thought just like left.
Actually, I don't even know if I asked a question. I know that it probably doesn't feel any different. Most people say that. Like, everyone's like, oh, it's like the day of, like, probably the day that you did wear your wedding dress down there and you got ready and everything like that. I'm sure that day was like, oh my God, like, we're getting married.
Yeah, well, but also like we didn't have a traditional wedding. Like you guys probably all know by now, we didn't do a traditional wedding. We're just kind of doing like our own thing. And I know a lot of the confusion stems from that because like I keep calling it our wedding,
Right.
which it is, but it's like our version. So it is different. So like a lot of people were expecting aisle photos, church photos, wondering who my pastor was. I don't know why people cared about that. But
Right.
like or asking about a deacon and like all this stuff. But like we didn't have any of that. Like it was just like our own version of a wedding. And we also kind of did it in reverse. So we had our honeymoon first. You know, we celebrated a whole week and then when we got to Gyeongju, which is like the really historical area. That's where we wanted to take our wedding photos. So we did our wedding photos and then we exchanged our own private vows, exchanged our rings, and then took some more photos. And then that was it. And then we just enjoyed the rest of our honeymoon. And then next weekend, we'll be doing our wedding reception at our house. So it'll just be like a casual like dinner party type of thing. I'm cooking. I'm not sure if I'll dress up or not because like literally I'm gonna be cooking. So I'm like I don't know what time I would have to do my makeup and dress up and not have the food cold.
Yeah.
Um, I'm low key really wanting it to be like a pajama party. I'm leaning towards that, but also I do want to look good for the photos. I'm like I'm not sure what's more important, being comfortable and not stressed, or stressing but then looking good for future reference.
I have an idea. I have a proposal.
Okay, what is it?
Cook, wear your pajamas, everyone come over in pajamas, have a fun time. Dessert time. Put on your dress, have Zach put on the suit, and then you guys can take a quick, cute dessert photo back in pajamas after dessert time.
I'll Photoshop some makeup on.
There
That way I
you
don't
go,
have to
that's
worry
it.
about it.
Yes. Oh, you can easily do that. It's like easy filter.
Yeah.
Just throw that right on. Oh my God. It's because it's like, oh, like cake time, cute, like a little nibble photo, or like, oh, they're feeding each other the cake, like, and be done. Like, just be done.
Yeah.
Now, this is my thing. Now, I feel like no one has really thought about this, and no one's going to ask you this but me. But do you feel like because you have so much family on social media, number one, like both your sisters are on there, your parents are obviously very active in comment sections and stuff like that, which is incredible, and as they should be. I love that. Shout out to the parents, shout out to your sisters. But do you think because of your sisters also doing everything else online every day, multiple hours a day, besides being with you and being there with you during a wedding time, is why everybody went so ballistic on this? Well, why is your family not with you? How did you not invite them? Yada, yada, yada. Because that's where I feel like the confusion came in from.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is though, like, I feel like that's a weird question for like, because I got that from viewers too that follow me, but like, I've been very open that I'm having a reception where
Right.
all of my family's there, so they will be there. They just weren't there for our private exchanging of the vows. It's like,
Right.
like in a traditional wedding, like you walk down the aisle, you do the vows in front of everybody,
Yeah.
then you do like a reception and then sometimes like a after party thing, and then you go on your honeymoon.
Yeah.
Like I said, I kind of did a reverse. And then the only difference between my wedding and a normal wedding too is we just wanted to say our vows private, like just not in front of
Yeah.
everybody. And we're having the reception with all of my family. We're having like a guest book and stuff. They'll
Yeah.
see the paperwork done. But yeah.
And that's so valid because, like, if you wanted a private, you wanted a private. It's your darn wedding.
And we did invite everybody too.
Yes.
We did invite everybody because originally we weren't going to get married like in September. We were going to get married in April because my parents were able to come maybe, but then they told us that they weren't able to come in April.
Gotcha.
And then my sister Jess said, I won't be able to come in April because of Sterling's birthday, but then other things too.
Right.
Did that mess up the audio or could you still hear me?
No, I couldn't hear you for like 2 seconds, but you're fine.
Okay.
You're good.
But yeah, so both of them said they couldn't do it in April. And then we saw this really amazing deal of tickets for September. And our anniversary is in September. So we're like, oh my God, that would actually be perfect.
Yeah.
So that's why we're like, okay, everybody still can come, but it's going to be super last minute. And everybody's like, okay, yeah, that's too last minute. So, and also my parents were like, you should also treat this as your honeymoon. Like, we would love to come, but also like, this is like, use it as your honeymoon, just like enjoy, have fun.
Absolutely.
So we ended up just doing that. And then, but everybody was invited. Just because I didn't like publicly say it doesn't mean like discussions weren't happening in the background. Plus there is the reception, like I said.
And no one thinks about stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
I think people forget that, like, y'all are a family.
Oh yeah, like if it's not online, they think it like didn't
Doesn't
happen
matter.
or didn't exist. But yeah, no, we have family calls and we text each other. Like it's not all like live streamed. But
That's crazy, also, I feel like, for people to think that, like, everything happens on live stream between y'all. Like, what kind of dynamic would that
yeah,
even be? Like,
that'd be
that's
really
crazy.
awkward if we did everything live. Like this
Right.
isn't, I mean, we do share so much,
Yes.
and like the majority of our day is either live streamed or photos or whatever. So I think that's why people are like, oh, well, what time do you have to talk privately? Because so much is online. But, there's just some discussions you don't have on camera. You
No.
know?
We have
And
conversations that aren't allowed on camera.
but also like even like non-serious conversations, sometimes it's just nice to hang out with your family and not have it be live streamed, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I'm very happy that you also made a post. One, explaining everything, because props to you. But number two, I'm happy that you made the video you made this morning of just being like, people are so hateful and so mean about this when it was simply my wedding. Like,
Yeah.
that is crazy. And even Cam just said in my comments, Katie's very non-traditional and it's amazing. She's always been this way. People are just too nosy. And I think that's exactly, like, we said that even last week, where I was like, you're not the one to have all the bells and whistles and all these crazy big things and cameras everywhere on you for every little part of a wedding. Number one. But number two, like, you love to travel.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you want to go also travel for your wedding or even on your honeymoon? Like, it made the most sense. It was also so cost effective considering 2025. Like, I think people think that you guys are like all millionaires or something.
No, like we saved for a really long time for this trip.
Yeah,
And also we did get help from family too as like a wedding present.
love it.
But this trip was cheaper than having a 1 day wedding. So like for us, it was so worth it to do 2 weeks of having an amazing journey and memories and, going all out. Because it actually ended up being cheaper than what we were quoted. And we went to multiple places like locally, and you don't realize like weddings really, really add up, and it's literally just for 1 day. And we were able to save money by going on a 2 week trip and just doing like our own thing. And believe it or not, I really don't like attention, which is weird because I'm like always on camera, but like in person, I don't like that. So like to me, I was like, that would feel so weird to be like walking down an aisle and having everybody look at me and then like being romantic in front of everybody like that, like that's like, oh, to me, I don't like that at all. Like I don't want to show affection in front of anybody type of thing. So like, this like was cost effective and then just more like me and Zach.
Yeah.
And like I don't think people realize too, like the US dollar is very, very strong in South Korea. So we were able to do a lot of things and really save a lot of money. Like, I got my hair cut and Zach got his hair cut. And for the two of us to get our hair washed, cut, and consulted, like I had a whole like consulting thing with her, it was $30. That's it. And like in America, that would be like 150, 200, maybe more, depending on the salon. Like
Yeah.
the average meal was $4 like while traveling. I think the most I spent on a meal was 30, but it's because I had Korean barbecue. And for the Korean barbecue places, you have to order at least 2 to 4 servings. And Zach's vegetarian. So what I ordered was actually meant for 4 people.
Gotcha.
So that's why it was $30. And I ate all 4 servings of it. Because I hate wasting food. But that was like literally my one meal of the day. I was so stuffed. I was just like, oh my God, Zach. It was so worth it. But like I felt like, oh God.
A food baby. Yeah, it's so funny. But that's also like, bro, $30 here, out. No one person I feel like can really like if you really wanted to like a little drink, a little appetizer and a regular entree, even if it's like a side of fries, you can't get that for $30.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna hit that just around there, let alone a 4 course meal.
Yeah.
You know?
And you guys, like if you follow me, like you guys were seeing like the food photos, like the food is so good.
Love it.
It's so, so good. Like even going to like a really fancy cafe, like one of those like Instagrammable cafes, like me and Zach both got a really nice coffee, really nice food. We split a dessert. It was like $12 for the two of us together after tax and everything. And so like it goes a long way. So like, yeah, no, we're not rich. We just, our US dollar is strong over there. So that's why we did so much. And I'm so grateful for it. Like it was a really amazing trip. And it was cheaper than a 1 day wedding.
That is so crazy. I spent $6 today on a coffee.
Oh, like at Starbucks or Dunkin'?
No,
Coffee
I
is
went
expensive
to
here.
I was going to the dress alterations
Mhm.
and I got there a little earlier and down the street was like a cute little coffee shop that I've been like wanting to go to. Went in, ordered a coffee, and they're like $6 and I was like, okay. I was like, for a medium iced coffee with oat milk, $6? Bye. So, yeah, but like that alone, let alone if I wanted a croissant, it would have been around 10. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's so
Well,
expensive to live here. Like, like one thing I have to say, like in Korea, their airports do not inflate prices at all. Like a bottle of water is 50 cents. Like
wow.
food is normal food prices. If you want a luggage cart, it's free to use because you're using the airport. And
Okay.
the second we land in America, so we land, granted it's California we landed in, we were like looking for a luggage cart and they were charging like $9 to use it. And it wasn't even like an all day thing. It was like for the hour to use it, $9. And I'm like, oh my God, in Korea it was free. And then we got breakfast. It ended up being $40. And we got one coffee and 2 sandwiches. It was $40. And I was like, oh my God, I'm like having price shock, being back. And then we go to pick up our car once we get to Florida. And we pick up our car. Did you see my post? How expensive it was? It was almost $400. And they don't give security. Like there's so many signs when you park your car at the airport that like, if your car gets vandalized, stolen, anything, like they are not responsible. They don't have security. It's literally your car is just sitting in a lot. And then, so that was almost $400. And then also, I can't remember if I told you, but like when we landed, our car wouldn't start. So we had to call AAA. And then we had to get our battery tested and everything. The battery test costed money, but the AAA, like we had a free trip still, thank God. So thank you, Jess, for the cap. We're filming a podcast episode. Thank you guys for all the gifts. I'm sorry if I'm not thanking everybody. But so they tested the battery, and it turns out like if your car just sits for a while, sometimes it needs to be like reactivated. So our battery was full, but like if you just don't turn it on often, then it can just stall. So like we had to deal with that. So like our whole traveling day ended up being almost 26 hours of travel because of like all the little things. Like we also arrived at the airport before it was even open. So we had to wait inside the airport until people showed up for work so then they could put the little thing to like walk into the airport.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, price shock. Like I literally had price shock coming here. That was the main point of this whole airport story. But
That's wild. That like, oh my God, did you like want to cry? Just I would have bawled my eyes out, being
oh my
like,
yeah, seeing that number, I was like, oh God. And Zach's like, it's okay, I'll put it on my credit card. I'm like, thank you. So I'm like, oh God. So we just got back from vacation. I was like, oh. But we did save for the trip, but like, so like the trip wasn't that bad of a hit or anything like that. But like seeing the 400 and then like all the little things that we had to pay for once we first got into America, I was like, oh God.
I was like, why am I home? Like, why did I go back? So, oh my God. Well, that's horrendous. Number one. Number two, highway robbery. Number three,
There's a
that
welcome back. A happy
well,
welcome
yeah.
back. It's like when your dog leaves you a surprise. That's what it felt like. I was like, oh, thank you for the welcome back present.
Oh my God, life is so expensive. It really is. Somebody asked if we're twins, and we are not twins. We are not even related. But we do get that a lot, actually, y'all. Which is so cute and so fun. It's because me and Katie have very similar face shapes, eye shapes. Our nose is different, but we have similar like lip shape too, and we do our makeup very similar. So it doesn't help.
You need to come to our next like family photo day. Just sneak on it.
Yo, me just like next to like June, like and just be like, "Hey, mom." Oh my God, that'd be so funny. I'd blend right in. I really would.
Yeah.
At one of the spoiled parties, somebody asked if I was one of your guys's, if I was one of the sisters. I was asked that by somebody, and I was like, no. I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, oh, Jess, like you're Jess's sister. And I was like, no, I'm not actually. I was like, I'm her worker. I'm one of her girls, but other than that, I'm not her sister. They probably thought I was you, actually.
Yeah.
Got it. They probably thought I was you. Anyway. I need like I don't know. Oh my! Our hair is the same color now and everything. It really doesn't help y'all. But okay. So we talked all about the wedding stuff. People are crazy. People are in your comments saying that the wedding was fake. It was all for publicity.
Yeah. And people like it's crazy conspiracies people come up with because like it's all online. But also like there's so many people saying like, oh well, there's no way you can get married outside of the U.S. They're like that's not possible, and like have it legal. I'm like. You think we're just lying? Like, no, we got the certificate. I'm not going to show it because it has all of our personal information.
Right.
But
like, what's wrong with
you? Yeah, but there's a lot of conspiracies that like we didn't even get married, which is so weird.
Did you ever think that your wedding was going to be such a hot topic?
No. I literally thought it was just going to be like one of those things like I'll post about it. People would be like, oh, congrats. And then that's it. But it's like conspired into like this whole conspiracy story and like I don't know what happened. There's also so many new people on my page and I don't know like if they're all from like the same group or what, but like they're all like trying to spin the same narrative, like the same like 20 people. And I block them and they make new accounts with the same names, so I know it's still them. But I'm like, you guys are like, this is like weird. Like it's a weird orchestrated thing. I made a video today on my page. So I don't know if I want to go too much into it, but like,
y'all go watch it.
They're like my super haters because they're my super fans, but then like,
right.
I don't know. And it's not that I did anything. They just like hate me as a person. Like they're like, they hate the way I got married. They hate the way I touch my hair. They hate the way I talk. And then they're like, oh, you just keep moaning in every video. I'm like, okay, then why following me? Why are you commenting? And like making multiple profiles just to follow me. Like it's very weird behavior. So
Creepy, ill.
yeah.
Well, I know that's allowed on Facebook, right?
What?
That's allowed on Facebook, right? Like a lot
Not
of
on Facebook. Nothing on here. Everybody on TikTok is so amazingly sweet.
amazing,
It's like
right?
a Facebook thing. I don't know what's wrong.
Right. So me and Katie were talking about something earlier, you guys. She told me something crazy, and I don't know if you've talked about it yet, but so Katie has like two different worlds right now on two different social medias. Facebook, people are raging, crying, screaming, going insane, or they're like obsessed with her, of course, as we all are. TikTok, Katie has a real new obsession follower count because apparently Katie is now famous in Korea when she is now home from Korea because she met was slash behind really famous people and made a video about it. And now you're famous in Korea because now you know these celebrities, Katie.
Well, I wouldn't say famous, but like I'm definitely like my video is trending right now. And not on like, well, it is popping off on TikTok, but like on other platforms, it's starting to like trend. And I'm like, this is so weird. In a previous podcast, we talked about the whole Mr. Orange story. And like, this is my Mr. Orange story.
Yes.
So at the Incheon airport in South Korea, um, I don't know if it's called like TSA or just like security, but we were in the security line where you like put your backpack and all your bags like on the scanner and stuff. And there's these like five guys literally right in front of us in line. I'm like, I feel like there's something because they're so pretty, like so dolled up, like their hair is perfectly coiffed, perfectly styled, like molded, everything. Um, and like I'm just like, Zach, they have to be something. Is it okay if I thank people for gifts?
Absolutely. Yeah.
No. Thank you, Darky, for the palm breeze. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Vane. Thank you, everybody. We're filming a podcast, so if I don't thank you right away, that's why. I'm sorry.
Same.
Yeah, but I really do appreciate it. But okay, so we're in line, and the five beautiful, like doll, like people. And I'm like, this is like Photoshop in real life. They're beyond perfect. Like it's crazy.
Wow.
And I'm like, Zach, they have to be something. And Zach's like, no way, because there's no security. And I'm like, well, maybe this one guy, maybe he could be security for them. And Zach's like, no, there's no way they would have like one security and go through like normal people TSA. Like he's like, famous people will probably have their own thing. But even Zach was like, wow, they're like, it's crazy like how like dull they are. But like the whole time I'm thinking that, but like keep in mind you can't take photos. Like it's really against the rules to take any photos or anything. So I'm just like, I'm looking at them. I'm trying not to look too hard though, because I don't want to be like weird. And I compliment one of their purses because there's one guy like holding a purse. I'm like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. I don't know what happened with my voice. So like I really remember him. And then there's another guy that had really cool jeans. So after we get through the security line, there's tons of cameras, like hundreds of cameras, and they're all flashing. And I kind of just like T-pose because I'm like, what is going on? Why is everybody taking photos? I wasn't thinking people were taking photos of me. I just like, I'm not like that egotistical, but I was just thinking like, why are people taking photos with this direction? So I kind of like T-pose because I'm like, what's going on? So I'm totally blocking the people behind me. So people start asking me to move, and then I'm like, wait, but like I don't know where Zach is. So then I just like turn around and then kind of like push into the crowd. So I'm like looking for Zach and I can't find Zach. And so apparently they have like a little secret entrance because like the main entrance was blocked by all these photographers. So for some reason the airplane people told Zach to go with the boy band. So Zach was with the boy band in this tunnel. And then the whole time I have my hands full because I just got out of the security and I'm looking around for Zach. So I'm not thinking about taking a photo either. And then Zach goes to the special entrance and the boy band instantly puts a mask on, a hat, glasses. And I'm assuming the only reason they weren't covered up was TSA. You're not allowed to have that.
Right.
So the second they get out of TSA, instantly like fully covered. And then I see Zach. And then I'm like, oh my God, like they must be a K-pop group because all the people then rush over, like crowd rush over there trying to take photos of them and videos. And then I see Zach, so I grab Zach, and then like I'm putting my stuff away, and then I'm like, I don't know if I should take a photo or not, because like obviously they don't want to be seen. And I'm thinking about it, and then they're gone. So I'm like, oh my God, I wasted all my luck. Like I could have taken a photo, but also I'm like, maybe it's a good thing I didn't take a photo, because I think they didn't want their photo taken.
Yeah.
And then also the airport kept telling people not to take photos because like they were coming out of security, so all the photos were towards security,
Right.
which that's a huge no-no, like huge. You can't take photos of security at all. So I was just like, maybe it was better that I didn't take a photo, because I feel like if I took a photo, then maybe that'd be like bad karma, you know, because obviously they didn't want it. But I posted TikTok about this experience, and I'm like, okay, it was at this time, and then there was two guys that were really memorable, like the guy with the purse and then the guy with the cool pants. So like I described the pants and the guy, and then I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's like five, and I make this like very vague TikTok. I'm like, there's no way anybody knows what band this is. I'm like, there's no way. Because I was so vague too. And then literally like I hop on my flight, so I don't see it right away. But when I get off my flight, it's like up to 50,000 views. And everybody's like, oh my God, it's a Hoff. I didn't know it was pronounced a Hoff though. I kept calling it A-H-O-F. And then they're like sending all these photos. I'm like, that was them. That was totally them. And like people were saying like too, like the reason why I only saw five, there's 9 members by the way, but the only reason I saw five, I guess 5 of them aren't Korean citizens. So maybe that's why they're in my security line. But also the security line kept getting split up. Like even at one point I was split up from Zach because they were trying to move the line really fast.
Oh my God.
So that could also be why I didn't see all 9 members, but I'm pretty sure I saw like the 5 of them, because like they were just like, and 2 of them, like I'm for sure I know I saw those 2 because they were so memorable. And then there's 3 more where I think maybe I saw them, but I wasn't sure. But like
They are all really good looking. I'm looking at
yeah, they are. I don't know any of their names. I'm still like learning. I'm on day 2 of my rabbit hole of listening to them. But people then asked me to do like a reaction video. So I did a reaction video of their song Universe.
Okay.
And it was actually really good. I liked it. And then apparently they have a TV show, a survival TV show. And it's like how they formed their group. I haven't seen it yet, but me and Zach are gonna be watching it tonight. Because even Zach's like in the rabbit hole now, because he saw them in person too. So he's like, I want to learn more about them too, because I met them. And the funniest bit was, all right, so like you know how for some reason security had him go in the secret tunnel with a Hoff.
Yeah.
So at one point they were like all standing there, I guess because they were waiting to like get out, you know, meet with whoever they needed to meet with. Yeah. But they were like kind of like in the way. So Zach very casually was like, hey, like, can you guys like move to the side? He said it really nicely, but he's just like, I'm trying to meet my wife. And then they're like, oh yeah, sorry. And then like they had their hands like this and they like stepped to the side and like bowed a little bit. And Zach's like, they were so nice. And then after the video went viral and we found out it was a Hoff, Zach's like, oh my God, I can't believe I was so casual with someone that famous. They were like, he's like, I hope I didn't offend them. And I'm like, I don't think they'd be offended. Wow. But like, Zach was like, oh my God, I feel like I probably, like, he was so worried, you know? But also like, why did security send him with them? I was like, maybe he thought you were his bodyguard, or I don't know.
Yeah, his American bodyguard.
Or like not worried about you fangirling or whatever. But now me and Zach are in the rabbit hole. We need to learn everything we need to know. We're reverse fangirling. We met them first and now we're learning about them.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
And now your videos are blowing up because their fan base is so loyal and so crazy and obsessed with them that they're like, they want you to like meet them, I feel like now. Officially. Yeah.
Well, it's so amazing, like how supportive their fan base is. Yeah. Like, you know, they're so encouraging too. Like, you know, like they weren't mad that I missaid their name. Like they were just like very nice and like taught me how to say their name. They taught me what their fan base is called, which is just a Hoff but backwards. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
But that's my next thing I need to learn. I need to put on the to-do list. But their fan base is, well, AHOF, so FOHA.
A.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so backwards. Because, oh, when they
Oh,
explained this
oh.
to me, the reason being is their fan base is supposed to be a mirror of the band because they support each other so much. So that's why like the name's backwards, I'm pretty sure. Which
Oh.
is really cute. I think that's so cute.
Yeah, that is cute.
But they're so encouraging and so supportive, and they're like, you need to make more reaction videos, like we'll watch them. And I'm like, this is so like nice. I've never felt so welcomed into a community,
Yeah.
and it was completely by accident. So now like it's even more encouraging. I'm like, I want to make more YouTube videos or do videos and more reactions. And like even tonight, like it's me and Zach's 7-year anniversary, and we're like, we're gonna watch the Universe survival show tonight. Like, on our
Yeah. Oh
anniversary.
my God.
We're like so into it now, but it's because like the fan base is so welcoming and so encouraging and so nice, and like I appreciate them so much. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna learn more about it.
That is so cute. That is so cool. That was the last thing I thought you were gonna tell me today when you called me. And I was like, what? Like, I'm in the car, guys. I'm literally driving. Katie, well, I saw a missed call on my phone from Katie, and I was like, wait, why is she calling me? I hope everything's okay, right? And my phone's been whacked out all day. I'm like not receiving text messages properly, the whole bit. And so apparently Katie sent me a voice message, but they never came to my phone, and she explained all this to me. But I called her, and I was like, what? And she's telling me, I'm like, huh? Like this boy band's like fan group is like after her and like waiting for her to respond, waiting for her to like do reaction videos. They're like obsessed with you now. It's so cute.
Well, I wouldn't say obsessed. They're very supportive of my journey. And like a lot
Love
of them are
that.
commenting too. They're like, you know, like they say like, oh, it's like so cool to see somebody becoming a fan. Like they're
Okay.
already like they're like, you're gonna be a fan. They're like, it's a trap. That's what they keep commenting too. They're like, the second you listen to the first song, it's like a trap. You're gonna be part of it. And it's so true. Like it's a really good group, and like it's so cool that they already have so much like lore and like story. Like they have the whole TV show, and they're literally they just debuted almost 3 months ago. They're more like 2 months old.
That's great.
They've all like most of them have like some sort of backstory, like either they were a trainee for like years and years and years but never debuted, or one was like part of a group before, but then it like dissolved. So like they've all worked in the industry, and now they came together, and now they're making something really really cool together. So if you guys are watching the podcast in the future, check out AHOF. AHOF.
I just found their Instagram.
They have an Instagram, a
Yeah.
YouTube, a TikTok. Their TikTok, I think, almost has 3 million followers. And they also have a sister group too. Like, you know, the industry they work for, or the agency they work for. So it has them, and then they have like a girl group version of them, but it has like a lighter concept. Oh, it's called Unis, UNIS. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jay.
Oh my god, wait, they're so oh my god, they're so pretty too.
The sister group?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Twice. I used to listen to Twice all the time. They're
Yeah.
actually the first K-pop album I ever bought was Twice. And I
Aw.
got it in high school. Like I saved up my money for it. And they kind of remind me of that. So like I definitely need to give them a listen.
Yeah. Oh my god, they are like oh my god, they're like just all pretty. Like I can't believe they're real.
Yeah. And
Like
like the crazy part about the guy group is they like the way they look online is exactly how they look in person. Like they're literally perfect. Like I kept saying like Photoshop in real life. It is so true. They
their
actually look
skin
perfect
is
in
like
person.
incredible. Their skin.
Yeah. And like their hair, like it literally looks like a manhwa, like a cartoon, like it's too perfect, like to be real, but it is.
Like even just this one looks so like perfect. Like his bone structure, the hair, like everything is like whoa.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like shook. I also love how they all have like different color hair too.
Yeah. Well, there's two, the ones I saw, there was like two blonde ones, and then there was a guy that had like orange. or like maybe it was like a cinnamony orange blonde color. And then I'm pretty sure there's two that had black hair. I didn't see all of them, like I said, because like the line kept like getting split up. So there's only the five right in front of us, but
Yeah.
yeah, like they look exactly like the photos. Like people were sending me photos of the group. I'm like, yep, that was 100% them because they're so memorable.
Like they all look so perfect.
The guy all the way to the right, maybe it'll be your left if it's mirrored. No, the
That
other
one?
way. No, the
Oh,
other way. That guy was holding the purse that I complimented. And he's
okay.
so beautiful in person, like so, so pretty.
Oh,
I think they said he's from China, maybe? But like,
okay.
there's one from Australia too.
That is so cool.
Yeah. But like, literally, they're perfect in person too.
Wow, I love that. That is like so. That's like so random and so cool that that like happened to you, and like I love this for you.
Yeah. The people keep saying too, it's like I'm having a like a Benjamin Button
Yeah,
like fan thing because I'm doing everything in reverse. Because normally people like watch the show, then watch their debut song, and then try to meet them. But I'm
yeah.
doing it backwards. I met them, and then I saw their debut song, and now I'm gonna watch the show tonight. So I'm like a reverse fan
That is
of
so
Benjamin
funny.
Button.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Well, welcome in, Melissa. Hello, she's a new follower. What's up? What's up? Kel's also said the light behind you, Katie, is blurring you out a little bit.
Let me see.
There you go. I don't you have to move your tripod. I'm like, I know that thing's been given. There you go. You look clearer now, even on my
There you go.
side. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, that is so cool. I'm so happy that you got to experience something just like it's almost like you went out with a bang, like on that one.
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. Like of all my videos to like actually get traction, I was like, oh, like I'm so happy I said something because like I was
Okay.
like, oh, I didn't get a photo of them, so I'm like, I'm not sure if it would like even make sense for me to make a video because like my video was so generic and obscure. I was like, nobody's gonna know because
Yeah.
like, but no, everybody knew. Like I don't know if it was because like I gave the time or what, like they know the flight schedule, or maybe it was my very my description of the just the two people, but like I don't know. I'm just so grateful I found this community because everybody is so so nice. I'm like I'm ready to deep dive
That's awesome. And honestly, it's a nice little escape from the other platform. So,
for sure. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. I know that we started at like 6:30. Are you okay to go to 7:30 or do you need to go?
No, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank
I just want to
you.
make sure because if you need to jump off, it's your anniversary. Like we don't, I don't care. I don't think anybody else is going to care. I think they would understand. So, I just want to make sure that you're good on time. I have literally nothing tonight besides editing. So, slay. I know we're so. I am so happy for Katie. This everyone on the chat. I feel like is so happy for Katie. This is like such good vibes. I love it.
The vibes over on TikTok are immaculate. Like always so nice and so friendly. I'm so happy. I feel like JC pretty much convinced me to hop on here. So I'm so grateful for that.
It's so much better. It's so much better. Oh, I love it. Well, because I know that we haven't had an after dark. I still haven't updated the entire Spotify thing because my computer's been giving me like not issues, but like storage wise, I have to start from square one, and I have to finish editing this one YouTube video on like my own YouTube video, and I'm like, I have not had time at all to edit it whatsoever. And I'm like, I need to get that uploaded and then download all the videos from YouTube and then upload all of them to Spotify. And I just have, y'all, I have not done it yet. But I will update the Spotify and we will probably do an after dark at some point. But, um, what was I going to ask you or tell you? I know that you're making a series on like everything that you got home, that you brought home.
Yeah, I just finished today. I think all the videos are up now.
Hey, you guys go flood Katie's just for you pay or not her for you page for her feed and just go watch all of them.
You know, the funny thing is too, I posted them on TikTok. Everybody was so kind. And then I posted it on Facebook. Everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe you're flaunting like everything you spent. And then like people are like, did you even get anything for other people or was it all for you? When literally I have a video where I'm like, I got like, this is what I got for my nieces and nephew, or this is what I got for my mom. Actually, I have one video I posted today where I was like, before anybody says I didn't get anything from my parents, the only reason you're not seeing it is because I already gave it to them. But I also have this one other thing. I literally posted a video of that. And then I posted another video after that. And the first comment on that video after that was, I can't believe you didn't get anything for your parents. And I'm like, I literally, like, it, like, I don't get why people think they just like have all the information from one video. Like before you like judge me, at least like watch the other videos. And again, only on Facebook. On TikTok, everybody, they watched all the videos, they were fine, like they were all good. I'm like, I don't know, it's just Facebook.
What is wrong with them?
Don't know.
Like, genuinely. Like, I really want to go on live and be like, what's wrong with all of you? Like, why are you all bitter? Why are you all mad for what? Like, I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, people have just been so much more hateful on there. It's actually insane.
Yeah. And it's like they complain. I feel bad saying complain, but like, you know, they'll say nasty things if you post too much. They're like, get off your phone,
Right.
blah, 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 blah. I hate hearing you talk, blah, blah, blah. But then if you don't post, they're like, you should be better at your job. Like, you don't post enough. Like, why don't you talk about this? Why are you gatekeeping this? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you don't want me to post, but then also, like, if I don't post, like, you can't be happy either way.
No.
They just
I
make it
don't.
better.
I don't understand. Like, I'm telling you, 'cause, like, even the rain I was going on this morning, like, even like recently, like I'm so lucky because we've always said this. I feel like I don't get the way, like, hate the way other people do, and because I feel like I never give anybody also a reason to. Like, I'm very straightforward. I'm very clean, like in a way where we don't talk about anything crazy, in a way to make someone be like, oh, you're clickbaiting, or oh, you're doing this, we're doing that. You know what I mean? Like, everything's pretty straight up and pretty straightforward, and it's all PG-13, like, not, insane. But like the way people, like, even Alavita, for like some reason, like all my comments are like, oh, so you're not using Alavita anymore? And I could be like making like ham and cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Or they're like, oh, I guess Alavita is not what it's cracked up to be. And I'm like, what? Where do you get in this? Because also, when I was posting it every single day or every day on my stories and stuff, then y'all were complaining that I was pushing it down your throat too much, and that I was money hungry, and I just wanted this and wanted that, and I wanted to take advantage of people, or whatever they wanted to say. They wanted to say then. But now, all of a sudden, I literally am just getting comments about like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, and I'm like, okay, so I made a video being like, I can use Alavita and use other things. I can use Alavita and not tell anybody I'm using Alavita. Like, I'm so confused on, like, what people want from us.
Yeah. Like I feel like people are very just like black and white with things. Like they're like too strict.
Yes.
They think like if you like a product, then you can only use that product. Where
Only.
in reality, like I don't think anybody does that. Like I don't even have one shampoo in my shower. I have like five
Yeah.
shampoos, like
Yeah.
depending on my mood.
Yeah.
And I think it's perfectly fine to test new things out. Even if you like your skincare, it's fun to try new things. And
Absolutely.
if you always use the same thing, then you never know like if there is anything better. But then
Right.
also, I feel like it's very normal not to use all one brand. Like you don't have to use all Olavita because I feel like with all brands, they kind of like have like their best like bestseller, and then they
Yeah.
have like other things because they kind of just want to like complete the line type of thing. Which
Yep.
the other products could be good, but I feel like also like it depends on the person. Like with
Right.
your skin type, your whatever, like the whole brand may not work for you, but one product may really work for you. Like Olavita, I love their night treatment and I like their internals. And
Yep.
then I do use their moisturizer. But like the other things, I wasn't like,
Yeah.
it didn't hurt my skin, but I wasn't like super in love with it.
Right.
And like even now, like I have my base skincare,
Yeah.
but then throughout the week, I'll use random other things just to kind of like boost the base, like I'll do a sheet mask. Just because I do a sheet mask doesn't mean my base skincare doesn't work. It's just because I'm like, oh, like I want to target this today or target that. So I'm going to add this little extra step to my skincare. Like it's perfectly fine to like, play around with things.
Right. I also, why, this is what makes me mad too, is because the people are saying it, never signed up, never tried one thing,
Yeah.
never asked me a damn question about it, nothing. So where is this coming now? Why are you mad that I'm not talking about it now? If you're on my live every single day on TikTok, you would see that I use the regeneration moisturizer all the time. You would know that I use the shower gel every single day all over my body because I love it and I love the way it makes my body feel. Like, they would know that when I pack my kit on live and I clean out my kit and all, that I literally refill my anti-aging moisturizer and the regeneration cream for my kit too. Like, I use it on my clients every single weekend, multiple times a day. Like, I'm like, where am I not talking about it? Because I'm not shoving it down your throats because y'all were mad about that. Sorry. Like, I'm confused. And I normally do that to, like, I personally like to do something like that when I find something that I like and I'm promoting. I normally use it, like, drill it, drill it, drill it. So that way people are like, oh, it's using it again, again, and again, and again. And then I take a little break. They have it in their head. And then they say on my lives, or they come and watch me on the daily, or they see the little videos and this and that. And they go, oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, she is using it. Oh, let me ask a question. And it's not being shoved down their throats for 365 days for 12 hours a day. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm confused on where I'm not being like, because then it's, oh, you're not truthful. Oh, you're lying. Oh, this and that. Don't call me a liar. I swear to God, I will go ballistic on someone. Like, I can't. And also, I know that I've been talking about this new skin treatment that I'm doing. It's not topical. This is like a full-on electro current going into my skin and zapping the pores and the extra sebum that's being created because of my hormones. So this is like, on the end of all the videos, I'm going to tell everybody, this is like an Accutane replacement. When you're on Accutane, you still got to use skincare. I'm still using skincare, but I don't want the side effects for Accutane. The med spa that I'm collaborating with, they asked me to be essentially like a lab rat for it, you know, like they were like, you know, we would love videos out of this, you know, we'll do like we'll give you the treatments in payment as for videos. And we really think it'd be beneficial to you. I know them very well. They're a great family that own the med spa. And I was like, I would love to collaborate with you. Let's do it. But now people are taking it as like, oh, Jaycee doesn't do skincare. Oh, Jaycee doesn't promote skincare anymore. She's not using anything that she shows. And I'm like, what? I'm confused. It's like going to get a haircut and being like, oh no, I don't use shampoo and conditioner anymore. What?
Yeah. It's just crazy how people just like fill in the blanks themselves when they could just easily ask you, but they rather accuse you than ask you, you know?
Right.
They also don't bother scrolling. So like I feel like those type of people, like I don't think they actually are like part of the community. I feel like they're just like the random people that don't want to actually watch or do anything, or they don't really care. They just want to like cause mischief. I don't know why.
Yeah, literally. It's like they're just like, oh yeah, let's just troll to have fun.
Yeah.
But like you're not even trolling in a fun way where you're like, man, like let me get them. It's like over dumb stuff. It's over like the dumbest things that like they sound stupid. And I'm like, if you're gonna troll, at least be funny. Like, come on now.
By the way, if anybody from Facebook is watching this, we're talking about like a small minority, but they just that like small group has been so loud lately. And I don't know why, like literally commenting 100 comments a day on like posts and stuff. And like the majority of you, like you guys are so nice, so supportive. We just needed to vent about the small segment of people that have just been so like boisterous lately. Because it does get really like it's frustrating. Like it's really frustrating. And I feel really bad for them that like they just feel this need to pour all their energy into hatred where they could easily like if they hate us that much, why don't they just block us? Like so there's something else there like that makes them want to just keep commenting and they keep watching. Like literally all people comment like I hate watching your videos, like I hate the way you talk. But they're commenting that on every single video and they're still following me. So like I guess you don't hate me. Like and this happens to JC too, but like the majority of everybody is very sweet, very nice, very supportive.
Absolutely.
Like the people that have been watching us, well, watching me for years, but I'm sure JC could say the same thing. Like the ones that we know the names of, like they're supportive, like they're there for us. They're our girls, like they're so sweet. But this like small group, I don't know why, like just this past month, they just been like, like I don't
Yeah.
get it.
It's so weird. It's so weird. And Nana, if you want to hear more about that product, message me on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, or Snapchat. I don't care. You can even send me an email, and I can give you all the info for the Alavita stuff. Katie's on our team. We have some of our other girls that watch us on the team. It's pretty cool stuff. It's all good stuff. I'm gonna make a few more videos like using it just to like add fuel to the fire, make everybody mad within the next like week. I'm thinking, and like the products that I do use, because this is also my thing, is that I was even asking my like doctor that I'm getting all this stuff done by, and I was asking them about, why, so say topical skincare only works so much for me and then it doesn't. It's like hair. It's like my face gets so used to something for like a month and then it doesn't care for it anymore and it just does whatever it wants anyway, despite the product. And they were saying it's because acne wise in my face, when they were doing like the facial and all, and they were looking with like microscopes and all, apparently I have like all this inflammation under my skin. And that's all because of my gut. And if you guys don't know, I have a brand new gut. I have a transplanted gut. So my gut's not like everybody else's, and my gut doesn't necessarily cleanse itself properly, which is normal anyway for me. But in general, when it comes down to like my face acne and my hormones, along with my gut, all of it's under, and then it just comes out whenever it wants. So it's like something as like a topical isn't gonna go in and change that, because that comes down to me like literally cleansing my gut and getting it healthy, which I can't do. So like if you guys don't know, I literally can't, because I literally take medicine to make my gut and a lot of my organs sick, so I don't reject my new organs. That's like how transplant works. So even if I wanted to, like me and Katie have talked about like kombuchas and like different drinks and like digestive things and getting healthy and eating healthy and all that, like I can only do so much until I actually make myself actually sick because of it. But like in result to everything, I also have these underlying issues that no matter what I use, it's not going to fix it. So, but what I can do is we could try out this treatment, which I'm doing, and I get a deep cleansing facial once a month, and then I have to get this little needle in and out of my skin, and when they put it directly in each pimple and each acne scar, and you literally feel a zap, and it's an electrical current that goes down into the pore, and it literally zaps the sebum out of your skin, number one, but it also kills any bacteria that could be laying inside of it that can't come out.
Does it hurt? Or is it just kind of like a little snap?
It doesn't hurt, but when it happens, like when there's like 30 snaps on this side, and then like 50 here, and then 20 here, and then like 5 here, it's like, okay, I'm done. Like, it's like, ugh, can we stop? Like, can we be done? I'm over this by this point. So, I have a few videos, but I'm also still learning like the angles of how to record this, because you guys just remember, like, I'm in a doctor's office, I'm laying on a bed like this, and like every angle is either like my double chin or you're not seeing my face, you're seeing like my body. So I'm playing around with stuff, but it's weird. It's very interesting, but it's weird.
You should bring like more cameras in, because I know you can't like adjust the angle while you're getting it done. But maybe you could just like stick one to the ceiling somehow, and then have like a side thing, and then like another side.
Yeah, I'm gonna record both my phones on this Thursday instead of just my one phone, because it's also hard because the machine is on the counter, and the doctor has to be literally right here. So I can't really take video of him doing it, because like there's literally like a needle next to my eye. So if I'm trying to like record it, I'm like, I can't see anything. I also, because of the sound, it's very loud. So like to make my nerves a little less, I try to just close my eyes and like zone out. And also my face bleeds because of everything. And he was like, "Ugh, you're bleeding a little bit." And I'm like, sorry. So like if I also look, I just see like stream of like blood going down my face. It's very strange. It's very weird. But I'm gonna try my best to like keep recording it because I can. Like they're like, please record all the content you want, which is so nice. Um, but it's really weird, Katie. It's so weird. I'm like, and that literally happened last week. I'm like, I can't wait to tell Katie about all of this too. I
Yeah,
hope
that's
it
so interesting. I would love to try something like that. Are they like a chain or just like a family practice? Mm,
family is. But I could tell you the like the treatment name and like the machine because
yeah.
it's called that machine's called Agnes. And what it's made for is, you know, people that have like not like sunken in eyes, but like the puffy eyes, like they have like these giant puff marks under there.
Mhm.
That machine was made originally to help make that go away and smooth it out. But in further research with it, they wind up starting taking acne clients with it, like severe acne scars and like cystic acne patients, and it healed it right over after so many months. So it's something about the electrical current that helps heal it from the inside out. But you know, it's also I know it's a very also expensive treatment. I'm very lucky that I have to pay for like the facials and stuff. But like that's fine. I'm so used to like those types of, you know, payments, but like a whole reverse skin like thing, I know it's a little pricey, but they have like nice like financing options and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
um but I mean, listen, go to a med spa. Normally that stuff's at a med spa, like it's not a dermatology thing. They're also trying to market it for teenagers instead of going on Accutane. They go to get these treatments done. And that's what it does essentially.
So is this like something that can permanently help, or is it something like you'd have to always do it?
Permanently help.
Oh, really? So like when it's like zapping everything, it like actually like contracts it, makes it not wanna happen again?
From my understanding, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Like if it's expensive but it's permanent, I'd be like, okay, I'll figure it
Right.
out somehow.
Literally. The only thing is, what I like, because there's no side effects. So, like, Accutane has, like, psychological, you know, like, effects and stuff like that. Like, there's so many horrible side effects that can come with Accutane. Not that everybody has those effects, but they're, you know, it's like birth control. It's like, you know, there could be really crazy side effects, and then some women get them, some women don't. On long term, normally they do. Like, long term Accutane use can, you know, give you issues, yada, yada, yada. But this is, like, in replacement of that and it helps long term as well.
Hmm.
I also don't the only thing is with me is because we're still trying to figure out just because of like gut wise,
Yeah.
like yeah it helps, but my gut is like never ending not health
Yeah.
in a way where like if you're a teenager that who has like hormonal acne, whether you're like a man or a girl, you know, you're still growing. Like all of that kind of settles down and calms down for you as you keep getting older and you're, you know, everything kind of just keeps getting better. But for me, unfortunately, it's kind of the opposite, especially because my reproductive system isn't well either. So it's like if I go on the hormone blockers, that will help it. But
Yeah.
then if I'm on hormone blockers for say 2 years and then we take them off, then it could come back and just be like, because essentially then all my hormones are skyrocketing again and they won't know what to do, aka my whole body's not gonna know what to do. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a little different for me regardless. But I still am very excited and I'm very happy that I'm doing it because I feel like it is going to help a lot. So,
Yeah. That's cool. That's really, really cool. That's like so cool you like got introduced to them. How like
yeah.
was it like somebody you were already going to, or like did you come out or did they?
No, so the mother, so like so like think of like mom and pop type like shop type situation. Mom's nurse, father is doctor. Okay, they opened up a med spa. They are very very good friends with one of my mom's best friends. Okay, my mom's best friend is like one of my. She's like a godmother to me. Like essentially, she's like an aunt. Very very close with her. The mother of the med spa was looking for a makeup artist one day, and she seen my work from my mom's friend sharing my work and my videos all the time. So she reached out to me to do her makeup the one time, and then I went over her house. I did her makeup. I did her daughter's makeup, a whole thing. A lot of fun. It was great. And I was her makeup artist for a little while, and I also was like styling her hair for events and stuff. We kept in contact. The one day I couldn't come and do her makeup, and she had somebody else come and do it, and I believe she's like stuck with them, which is totally fine. Like, I don't blame her because I am busy, especially on the days that she would need me. Again, like, I don't care about stuff like that. Like, if clients hip hop, I don't care. So, but we're still in contact, and of course, they could always reach out to me for anything. They got this machine in, and they were testing on some things, and then they were reading about all this acne stuff. They had one kid do it, and he's had like amazing results. She saw that I was posting videos about my acne, and then she texted me, and she was like, hey, she was like, would you be interested in this? Like, just make content for us, and like, we'll do it in exchange for it. And I was like, I would be so interested, absolutely. So I went in for a consult, and I was like, hey. So and I met their estheticians, and I know the doctor that's like doing it, because I mean, not for now, I've been in their house. Like, I've been there multiple times. Like, I love their kids are great, their animals are great. Like, I feel like I know them like just like so well. And they're really easy people to talk to. They're really great family, like a very well-known, respected family, like here in Jersey too. So it's really cool all the way around.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you have good luck on this new journey, and if it works, let me know.
Yes, ma'am. I'm excited too. The only thing that sucks is because after the treatments, my face is beet red. Like, I'll take a picture of this Thursday after the treatments. I walked out of the spa last week, and I was like, I literally got in the car, and I pulled down my visor, and I looked at my mirror. I was like, because my skin was beet red. Like, I've never seen my skin so red, and everywhere where there was an electrical current, there was a little like puffed up bubble. So it literally was like boom. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta go live when I get home. Like, I can't do this. So, thankfully it went down, even just like in 2 hours, it like calmed down and went down a bit. Oh my God, I was so scared. But I can't wear makeup for like 2 to 3 days after.
Oh, really? That must be hard on you though, because like with work, I know you like to wear
Yeah.
makeup.
So you can't even put cleanser or anything on your skin for 24 hours after, but you can put water, and that's it. So like, even like that night, like going to bed, like I couldn't I couldn't wash my face. When I
That's so
woke up, it felt like I just felt nasty. And then when I woke up, I could only use water because it still wasn't 24 hours yet.
sweet.
So I was like, dang, like that's annoying. But and also it's so crazy because I have so much like bacteria, so to say, because of the acne. So before the treatment, they get 50% alcohol and wipe my entire face with it. So think about that. My skin is literally being wiped with rubbing alcohol. I can't rub it or moisturizer or cleanser or anything for 24 hours. It's like my skin was like like I'm dying here. So the next morning I like was able to, I put like a little water on it. I had to wait till that night to put like a nice heavy like moisturizer on it from Alavita. And then I went to bed. Next morning, woke up, I like scrubbed my face like 2 times to like really just get any type of dirt out. And I am purging a little bit. Like, I've had a few where I have my clusters because I have cluster acne apparently. So like on my chin, I had like a pimple here, and then this afternoon actually, I wind up getting a pimple right here. I have a pimple patch on it right now, but like that wasn't there even just yesterday.
Yeah.
So I still have like these little, but they're not big. They're little, like they're real little whiteheads, and they're like popping up, but they're gonna get zapped on Thursday. So I'm like, oh. But and bigger the acne and the electrical current, you can feel it like go through it. I don't know how to explain it, like, because it's so deep, especially the cystic ones. Like, you feel that electrical current go deep. It's crazy.
It must be good for like wrinkles too. I would
Oh
assume
yeah.
it's like the electricity, but
Mhm.
I don't know. You're brave. That sounds a little scary.
It is
Like,
a
it's
little
not
scary.
brave.
I'm not gonna lie. It's a little weird. Like, that's the best way I can say it. It's like it's not painful, but also we did half my face with numbing cream and the other half without. So, and he was like, I don't want you in pain. Like, the last thing I wanted is to like hurt you, but I know it's gonna be uncomfortable. So I was like, once we were done this side, I was like, let's try the numbing cream on this side, but I didn't feel much of a difference. So we'll see. Maybe this week I'm going to try to do my full face with numbing cream and then let it sit for about 15 minutes because we only did 10. And we'll see if it helps, like, with some of the little pain. But, like, when we were done, I was like, all right, all right, we're done. Like, I'm happy we're done.
You know, if you can only use water, I wonder if like you could use ice after. Do you think ice would be soothing?
I mean, honestly, when I got home, nothing, like, felt weird or hurt.
Oh,
By
okay.
the time I even just got home, it was just red. Like, I was just like a tomato. So I was like, ooh. Oh, ooh, what is happening here?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, this is like really weird. Afterwards, I kind of wish because there is a little bit of like a little bit of a heat, you know. But yeah, it's so weird, y'all. Or you can't be out in the sun too. If anybody gets it and like they don't wear makeup, you can't go out in the sun
I wonder if
after.
it's because like all the little holes. 'Cause you said
Yeah.
they like do the needles, so it's probably
Yeah.
why they don't want like any substance on your face. And then also like, I know if you go out with sun, like it can cause scarring.
Oh yeah, like
The
it
holes.
your skin's open. Like you could see in the mirror like where your skin was punctured. And it's not a big needle. It is literally just like I'm trying to did I take a photo? I didn't. But like you can like easily see like all of the little things and also because of the current, it scabs right over.
Mm.
So
Oh,
like
it like cauterizes it almost.
yes. Yes. It literally I had like 4 scabs when I woke up the next day. I was like, "Oh my God, like it literally scabbed right over." It was crazy.
Are you gonna try anything else? Or are you gonna like stick with this for like a really long time?
No, so this is gonna be that. So I'll start seeing results around the fifth Zap session, which will be in about a month and a half. I'll start seeing results. So I got a little while, and then after about like I think it's like the 3 to 5 month mark period, you can really kind of start to see like it really start getting better.
Wait, 5 month? So you have to do this for like almost half a year,
Hmm.
but then it's permanent.
But then it's permanent. From my understanding, it's permanent. Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
I'm gonna double check that on Thursday.
wait, how many times a month though?
So it's 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off.
Okay.
Or
So
false.
about like,
I think it's actually 2 weeks on. Yep, it's 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Yep.
all right, so like once a month.
Once, yeah,
Okay, that's not that bad. It's only 5 treatments.
yes.
All right, that's not bad.
So it's like, all right, like, and it's only like, it took us an hour because I was like filming. I was like, I sat up, like, I had to set up everything. Like, they had to set up everything. And then the numbing cream, like, in between everything. So I like stopped halfway through. But like, the whole like procedure only takes about 30 minutes max, depending on how much acne you have.
Yeah.
Or like under the eyes, like if you're getting it for the under the eye like puffiness part, then I could see it maybe taking a little bit longer, but it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
cool. I'm excited for this journey. I want to hear about like all the different procedures and stuff. Cause
yeah.
I'm into it. Cause like for anybody new, I have genetic acne. So like whatever I do topical, it always kind of seems to come back. But also, my body doesn't do phase two digestion. So I always have like, I have digestion issues too. And I take like digestive enzymes, but like, so like I always feel like I'm fighting my acne. I feel like my skin's been a lot better, but I'm always up for like trying something new, especially if it's permanent. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. I'll see. I'll send you like the actual med spa for you to like look at their Instagram, like where I'm at, and you can see Dr. Jeff,
Yeah.
or
Everything's
the man I'll be doing it.
here though, like in the US. I feel like I need to do another trip to Korea, but just for like skincare. Cause like, you know, like I think it's called like Juvederm, like Botox.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
name brand Botox, for them to do it there, it's like $20. And it's at a hospital with like actual doctors, like done well. Like you guys know, like South Korea is like the plastic surgery and makeup and skincare. Like that's what it's known for. Like they're the best at it. But it's
Yeah.
like so cheap over there. Not that I would get Botox, but like that was just an example of like all the other stuff. Like it's like skincare too, I heard is like very, very cheap. And they have like all the high end stuff. So I'm like, maybe it would save me money to do a trip. Like to
Yeah,
always
right?
go there. But I
I
used
mean,
to get facials and stuff. but it's so expensive to keep up. Because like each facial I think was like 70 or $80 because they like take everything out and then they do like a little treatment.
Yep.
And then like the local med spa near me, they were like, to be a patient, you have to book at least once a month.
Yeah.
Otherwise you can't be on our roster. So it was like $80 every single month, which I guess is not like a lot, but it also is a lot for me with like everything going on. So I was just like,
No, I mean, I don't. I mean, listen, I do not blame you because it's like my facials per month are even just they're a little bit more than that,
yeah.
and I'm like,
The
but
problem
like,
isn't that price. It's also like just living life. There's like, okay, Spotify is like $11, Netflix is like $12. Renting, we have to rent our trash cans, from the state. So like that's also money. And then like there's like all these like little things that just keep adding up where I'm like, okay, that's why I can't do the $80 facial. It's not just the $80 facial. It's because all the
it's
little things
all the
just to
things.
live life cost money. But
Absolutely. No, I mean it's expensive. Listen, life's expensive, and adulting sucks. This thing is so expensive. Oh my! While you were also in Korea, I was at the mechanic twice.
what happened?
I had to get my oil changed, and then they called me while I was on live, and my brakes on like a scale of like 1 to 10, they were at a 2.
Oh, like they're bad. Your brake
I had
pad.
to get new brake pads and rotors,
Mm.
whatever the heck that means. And I had to get back brakes and all. And they, as I'm on live, they like told me the price, and I was like, "Yeah, you could do it." I was like, "Just charge it." And like everyone on live was like, "You got scammed." I'm like, "No, I didn't." I'm like, I was like, I've been putting off my brakes since February, and I travel for work, so like I have to do it.
How
And
much was
so
it?
over $800.
Over 800? Oh my God.
My brakes, brakes pads, brake whatever the rotors are or whatever. I also had to get my oil changed, and then they did a complimentary like topping off all my fluids and stuff. And then what the craziest part was, I got my car back, and I was like, all right, whatever. Like it's a pricey, but like I get it, kind of whatever. So I get my car back. I'm driving. I'm like, all right, great. Like, she feels brand new. Like, this is awesome. Like, she really needed a little bit of all that maintenance. Okay, cool. Come home. Next day, go to work. I'm having my windows rolled down. I hear, and I'm like, now what in the hell is that? Like, what is that? And it starts squeaking. And I'm like, what is that on my side of the car? So I'm like, that better not be my brakes. I'll scream, right? Have an hour away makeup appointment. Drive all the way up there. I hear it the whole way. Drive all the way home. I hear it the whole way. And I'm like, okay. When I'm like stopping, it's like louder. So I'm like, okay, it's definitely something with my brakes. I come home. I'm like, they're closed. Can't go. Sunday rolls around. They're still closed. Monday, I'm like, I'm going, right? So I wind up going. I had to run to a few errands that I couldn't get out of. And I knew I was safe driving. Like, I knew like my brakes weren't going to like bust or anything. It was just like this little like squeak where I was like, what is that? I just paid all that money. It should be not making that sound. So I called them and I was like, hey, like something's squeaking and it's something on my brakes. And I have the next 2 hours to come in. So I need you guys to look at it. And they were like, when were you here? I was like, Thursday. My car literally was there. And I was like, and I need it done today. So they were like, yeah, come in. Like, we'll take a look at it. And I was like, okay. So I go right on over there. I'm sitting there. Yeah, the one part that they've had to put on the brake, it was bent. And they're like, so sometimes when it's bent, sometimes it can happen where it just kind of gets bent out of nowhere. And it can rub up against this other like bolt or whatever, and it can start squeaking. And I was like, okay. I said, well, can you fix that? Like, can you make that not happen? And they were like, oh yeah, just so it'll be like 30 minutes. I was like, okay. So I sat there, and all the guys in the whole shop were talking to me. I'm like, can you stop talking to me? Like, I was like, there's like one little old man. He's like, oh hun, why are you here today? I was like, oh, I was just here, and now I got new brakes, and the brakes are squeaking. And he's like, oh, that's not good. He was like, that's not very good service. I was like, yeah, I was like, but mistakes happen. It's okay. It's gonna get fixed now. I'm not worried about it. And he was like, oh, yeah. He was like, I would have been mad. He was like, you have anyone here with you? And I was like, no, but my dad's on the phone with me. Essentially, I was like, I have my dad on speed dial for
Good
this.
question. Tasca girl. I would have just lied. I'd be like, my dad's in the bathroom. Or like outside in the car. I don't know.
I'm right. Like, my dad works here actually. Like,
Yeah.
I literally was like, as I have like my key in my hand that has like a sharp object on the tip of it, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, like my dad. Like, try and be like, what? Why are you talking to me? And like, that's what I want to turn around. Like, I was so over that whole day that like I want to just like turn around and be like, why are you talking to me? But like, I was like, that's so mean. Like, I can't do that to like this poor little old man. Like,
Yeah.
it's a sin. But uh, yeah, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, Katie. I almost called you Kylie, my best friend's name, because I was with her earlier. It's been crazy, Katie.
They fixed it for free though, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't charge. I didn't tip them. I did nothing.
Yeah. After $800, you should be like, I deserve a bottle of water too while waiting here.
Oh, they gave me a Coke. They gave me chips while I was there. I was like, period. That's what I'm
Oh, there
talking
you go.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it was funny because I saw my landlords that night. Like she was like, I have so much extra food. Do you want some food? I was like, sure, I'll take extra dinner. So she like brought me down food, and she was like, I saw your car wasn't here one night. Is everything okay? I was like, yeah. I was like, it was in the shop, and I told her the whole story. And she was like, go to our guy. And she was like, and something was. She was like, you were. I don't. She was like, that's way too much money to be paying for all of that. And I was like. Maybe. I was like, wait, like I can go over. She was like, they'll drive you home and everything. And I was like, maybe we'll see next time. But
That's
I
always
also got
good.
I got like a little I got a $20 off coupon like online and everything. I was like, yeah, I was like, I'm not letting you guys do all this.
Do you have
So
like a special car? Is that why it's like so much?
no, it was because what the odd part was is because my two back brakes needed to be replaced with the pads and all that. The front left one needed a pad, but then the right one was like rusty, but it was fine. So they were like, what we're gonna do, as long as you say it's okay, is we just want to clean the rust off for you. So that way it's less money. And I was like, so it's less money if you just clean the brakes. And they were like, yeah, your two front ones are essentially fine. And they were like, we just need to replace the one thing that's already like essentially done with the price. But then we have to clean the other side unless you want to do it yourself. And I was like, thinking in my head, I'm like, well, I can't be traveling with two brand new brakes and then the one rusted in the front. Like, I'm not going to get anyone here to clean that for me in the next 12 hours before I have to go drive an hour for work. So I was like, no, just clean it and like let me know what's going on. And they also were telling me probably some BS about like, oh, well, if we clean it, we can identify if anything else is wrong with those brakes and yada yada yada. And I was like, okay, just clean them. And I was like, but apparently that's like a fee, is for them to clean your brakes.
Yeah. Well, maybe because like I know you guys have like all the salt on your roads,
Mhm.
so they do rust out a lot more.
That's true too. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, because last winter, well, yeah, especially in this neighborhood that I'm in now too, especially because I'm like, we're really hilly. Like this whole like area is a lot of hills, so
Yeah.
like they really saw everything up because of that. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I was like, this sucks.
I have a fun question. How much is your oil change normally?
$64.
All right, that's not bad.
No,
Too. No, that's pretty good. Okay, so I don't think they ripped you off then, because
I
I feel
don't
like
think
that's
they
pretty
did either.
normal.
Because I did call my mechanic friend like after, and he was like, yeah, like essentially that he was like they didn't rip you off because of all of the things with the brakes you needed to do, and he was like, so it is expensive to get all that done. And he was like, but they definitely charge higher for like service wise, like just like labor wise, which is probably the cleaning. And
Yeah.
that's what really tipped it over is because to them it's like an inconvenience. Like they're not there to sit there and clean something, they're there to repair and like fix something. And he was like, for them to just sit there and scrape off, rust and clean something, it's kind of a little different. But I was like, we'll see if I go back. I don't like changing mechanics a lot. Like, I'm not one of those that, like, every time I get my oil done, I go somewhere else. Like, normally I stay somewhere And I was going to this one place that I loved for like 6 months, but they're so far. And I was like, and they were so sweet and always got me in, but like it was just hard to get someone to come pick me up and then bring me all the way back to my house. It was like during rush hour, it's like, you know, a 40-minute drive home. And it's just like I just didn't want to do it no more. So I was like, I'm not gonna go there anymore, I don't think.
I have one like that where it's like far away, but it's like such a good deal. And they've
Yeah.
been working on my car for such a long time. I'm like, I'll drive.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That's how I am.
for me, it's only like $45 for an oil change. But I
Okay.
have like a very like standard car, like one of those cars like you see a million of them. So it's like, you know, the more common your car, the cheaper things tend to be. So it's all
Yes.
the same. They have it in bulk, you know.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I get yeah, I don't think my car is not like I have a Hyundai, so it's not like crazy different and they're easy cars to work on, so I believe. But I do know that I take not an expensive oil, but it's not like the cheapest oil either. So like even if I went and got it myself at like Walmart, which I've done before, and like I've had someone in the past change my oil for me, that was in the family, and the thing of oil was like not even $30. So I was like, okay, like I know, but like there was other ones that were like 20, like in the like low 20s, and then there's ones that were like actually like $40 or $50, and I was like, oh my God. So I'm like, all right, like I guess I am kind of like in the in between, you know. So
Oh, I have a question.
yeah.
How was your YouTubing while I was gone? I know you said you were gonna like really, really push.
Yeah, that didn't happen, Katie. But I did post reels on YouTube.
Okay.
I did do that, and they're all monetized.
Very cool.
So a few dollars went up on the monetization because of those, which I'm really happy about.
Yeah.
And they did really well. So I was like, okay, like even if like they did like 300 views on TikTok and like 1,000 views on like Facebook, they did like the one got like a 1,200 views on YouTube Reels, and I was like, oh my God, like I'm so happy that actually like got over 1,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So do you
Um,
think I mean YouTube, do you think YouTube pays more compared to everything else?
for
At least
Reels,
now?
I think so.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I really do believe it. The only thing is you can't have music. You can't have music in it. So it's like if you have a transition video, you have a chance of it not being monetized because of that.
Can you just put like whatever on top of it? Like go through the YouTube
Yeah,
library?
kind of. Like the one I did like a Halloween one, like an intro to Halloween stuff. And that got 1,200 views and 43 likes. So someone wrote just yes.
Just yes,
Just
period.
yes. Um but like that wasn't technically like I don't think like a trending sound or anything, but it also like was. So I don't know if it's gonna stay monetized for like a little bit. I don't really know. But like that doing 1,200 views, also 94.1% of it was viewed.
That's awesome.
So, like the percentage of somebody watching it all the way through, granted it was 16 seconds, but
Yeah.
you know, the attention span on TikTok, 7 seconds.
Oh,
So
really?
I was like, oh, wait a minute, like maybe that's good, you know? So I'm definitely like, okay, like now that I know that the reels also help boost like monetization, like not a way that a video would, but like I can keep boosting the videos. I definitely want to keep focus on that. Also, I think I posted 2 reels, then the pod, then 2 reels. And the reels that did really well, the video had a really good push that night.
Hmm.
And then the one reel I posted after didn't, but then the one after that did. So I don't know. I don't know if it has any correspondence. Someone's calling that. Sorry, y'all. But I just saw that and I was like, but I also wonder if like the 2 videos getting a good amount of traction for just 16 seconds, 12 seconds or whatever did also help boost the actual live stream.
Yeah. The weird thing with that though is like, I don't know why it's marked for kids. So imagine how much better it could have done if it wasn't marked for kids.
Yeah.
That restricts it a lot, like a lot, a lot.
Maybe I wonder if I can go back in and edit it.
Yeah, I don't know, like maybe like we clicked a setting somehow, like when
I
publishing.
might. I mean, I might have because I'm the one that posted it. So I very much could have very easily. Let me see if I can fix it actually right now while we're talking about it.
Yeah,
Guys,
because I know that like restricts how much money you can make, but also like who it's pushing it to and stuff like that.
I just changed it.
Oh, you were able to fix it?
Yeah, I literally just changed it.
There you go.
Yay! Slay, slay, slay.
All right, everybody go watch it so it gets fixed in the algorithm.
That part. That part. I also posted like a wedding TikTok on my reels, and it did really well, which I'm shocked because it doesn't do well any other place at all.
Mm.
So
I love YouTube. I need to get more into it. It's just like it takes forever to edit things and then also to remember to film things because I already film so much for like other places. So it's like, that like extra bit.
right. No, that is. YouTube's rough because we're live streamers. That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
That is the only reason why, Katie, it is so hard is because we are so naturally live streamers that when it comes down to all of that, it's so hard.
Yeah.
But you guys can watch all of our podcast episodes on YouTube, on my YouTube on Jaycee's Journey. And we can go from there. But yeah. And we'll upload this too. I'm gonna re-upload this so you guys can always rewatch the replay if you just tuned in or whatever. So
Should we end this here? I think this might be a good place.
yeah, this is good. I think this is a perfect spot. Yay! You guys, we're back. We're officially back.
We'll get back to like normal videos soon too,
Yeah.
where it's like edited and intro and everything. Well, I don't know. Did you add an intro last time, or was it just like the pure live stream?
I might have. I don't know, because you know what, I might not have, because it was purely from my phone.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't re-upload it to my computer or anything, and it took like 12 hours to upload, so that was fun. Um, we'll figure it out. I'll take a look at it tonight. I'll try to work on it tonight.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you guys enjoyed.
Bye, everybody. And if you're new, make sure you check out Jaycee's Journey for the East Coasters podcast. We're also on Spotify, and this will be uploaded on YouTube. And then for everybody on YouTube, we did do this live on TikTok, but we're gonna get back to like our normal schedule soon.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so excited. I'm so happy we're all back. Alrighty, guys. Have a great night. Goodbye.
Bye. See you.